Hey folks, I just wanted to share with you today a short little story about something that happened to me. A while ago I was playing an online game through Instant Messenger on MSN, and I was just, I was invited to play this game with one of my friends that I like to chat with. Just someone I chat with online, nobody I really know in person, but I chat with them pretty frequently. Anyways, so they invited me to play this game. It was just checkers. And I'm like, okay, sure. Why not? I like games. I mean, we can talk while we play. I'm not really doing anything, so, okay. Here's the thing. I'm really not good at checkers. And you say, what? What? Really? Why not? Like, it's such a simple game. How can you not be good at it? Like, haven't you played it a million times by now? Certainly. Everyone's played checkers since they were like 5 years old or something. No, not really. Okay, I never really played checkers all that much. Growing up as an only child, I didn't have a whole lot of people around to play board games with. I didn't own a checker set. It wasn't fascinating to me. So I just occasionally played it, never really gave it much thought. Anyway, throughout the years I played it a couple times on and off and realized, hey, I suck at this game. And I never really thought why I'm not good at it. Okay, so then a couple times I've gotten beaten pretty badly. I thought to myself, man, what am I doing wrong here? Like, what is my opponent doing so much differently than me? And someone one of my opponents gave me a tip and said, hey, you shouldn't move your back row. I'm like, okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Because you want to protect that back area so they can't king themselves, because if they king themselves and they can double jump, I guess that's the only reasoning behind it, maybe. And then I thought, well, wait a minute. If you don't move your back row, that back row is pretty much always going to be safe. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I employed that tactic when my next time I played. Alright, so I did better the next time I played, but I still lost. I made some pretty good moves, but I still lost. Like, okay, why am I still losing? It's like, either this person is really good or I just totally suck. And it can't be that I suck that bad, because I know not to move my back row. I'm not, like, mentally handicapped. I know how to make a good decision, pretty much. It's a game of strategy. So I'm just like, okay, well, it's really discouraging. Like, I don't even want to play checkers anymore, because I always lose. Like, I'm sick of losing at checkers. I can't find anybody that's dumb enough that I can beat. So, anyway, I try to just play checkers for fun, like leisurely, but I don't expect too much. Anyways, yeah, so the next time I play checkers against the same person, I was like, okay, I really want to win this time. I want to prove to myself that I can win. Alright, I'm gonna give this a lot of thought and concentration. I'm gonna win this time. Okay? So, started out, did some good moves, set it up where I didn't move my back row, moved the front row out sectionally, so I kind of have them spaced apart so that I couldn't get jumped unless they made a move forward. If they made a move forward, I could jump them. If I make a move forward, they can jump me. So I had them in a spot where, okay, we were just one space away from each other. I had them lined out across the board horizontally, so that way they can move left or they can move right. So I kept my options open. I'm like, okay, well, if they move this way, I can jump them here. If they move this way, I can jump them there. Alright, so that makes sense. It's like, okay, I got good placement here. I like this strategy. Alright? They pretty much did the same exact thing that I did. Same strategy. They lined them up like that. I'm like, okay, what now? It's a stalemate. Basically, if I make a move, I'm screwed. If I do, and I can't not make a move. You can't pass in the game of checkers. That's the problem. There's no passing. Like, you can line yourself up strategically in perfect position. You have to screw yourself by moving again just because it's your turn. It's like, well, that sucks. So I was like, damn, I don't want to play this anymore. I was thinking, what's the point? If I move, I'm just going to get taken out. And that's going to start a chain of events where I just keep getting jumped, most likely. I don't want to be behind the whole time I'm playing. So I was thinking, like, I'm done. I don't need to move anymore. I'll set aside, walk away from it. This is a draw. This is what I like to call a draw. Right? The other person I was playing against, they had a problem with that. They would not accept that. They're like, well, what are you doing? Why can't you move again? They got angry with me. Like, we just started playing. I'm like, yeah, but there's nothing else to do here. We're done. It's a stalemate. You did good. I did good. Truce, But apparently they had a problem with that. And I was like, man, it's just a board game. Like, why are you getting so upset about this? Like, honestly. Anyway, so checkers, to hell with checkers. Like, really. I don't like checkers. I think after I thought about it some more, I'm like, well, you know what? Checkers is a game of strategy, but it's also a game of sacrifice. Like, to be really good, you got to be able to sacrifice one piece to be able to get two of their pieces, or maybe sacrifice two of your pieces to get three of theirs, or something like that. And, you just have to constantly plan ahead. Think, okay, how am I going to set this person up, trap them, and, my mind isn't really geared that way, to plan ahead. I'm always about the moment, like setting up the best possible situation for the moment. It's like, I'm just not geared. I have a mindset for that game, and it doesn't interest me either. It's like, is it all about getting the king? Like, if you get the king pieces, then you can dominate? I don't know. Maybe not. Like, I just don't get it. Like, how do you be so good at checkers? Like, there's only so many moves you can make. You got to move diagonally right or diagonally left, and it's just stupid to me. Like, okay. Anyways, that's my rant about checkers. Say what you want about this video, but I just wanted to share with you my experience. Alright, see you next time.